Oh, by the way, Tom, I forgot. The lady at TSA in Philadelphia sends her regards.
Oh, did
I
you
had
go
to
through?
do that.
Same unpleasant woman?
I don't know if I had the same woman, but there was a general malaise, if you will.
I was yelled at by them. So, did they have the proper stuff to put your stuff in?
You know what? They didn't.
That's the one where I walked up and...
They didn't have any buckets. But I didn't need one. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Anyway.
Now, I don't doubt your story. Don't get me wrong. But were you yelled at, or is it like something that you just don't get yelled at ever, and they didn't announce you coming into the airport or anything like that?
It's just an unpleasant
You're not
encounter.
overreacting.
No.
Was it more of an unpleasant encounter, or did she yell at you? Or was it both?
No, she yelled at me. I told you the story.
Oh, okay.
I gave them a lot of, leeway because with the way things are going, they don't know if they're going to get a check or not. So I was like, okay, you guys, I'm just here. I just want to get through, get on my plane, and go my own way. But
I believe if we want to go back to that first time you shared that with us on the air, it went a little something like this.
TSA lady was a total bitch.
It wasn't a big fat bitch, was it?
Fat bitch. Oh, that bitch gone. If you're that fat bitch in Philadelphia.
For that fat bitch.
I'm going to cut you, bitch.
Is he a big fat bitch?
His radio bitch.
I asked for cream, you fat bitch.
Yeah.
Insanity.
Wow. I'm sorry.
That's good. That's funny.
Now, over the weekend, this past weekend, Pat Godwin, you went to your high school reunion.
Yes. The big 5-0, actually.
Yeah. I'm not saying you guys are getting old, but I heard that... I heard that handicapped parking was rather full.
Well, to be honest, yes. We had 3 people that were pretty impaired, yeah.
Pretty impaired.
Wheelchairs, cancer mics.
The cancer mic. Was that for the people who had lost their voice box?
Luckily, they beat it, but...
Wait a minute.
Now,
what's a cancer mic?
you know that thing.
Hold it up. That's right.
Now, you said that the hall where they held your reunion brilliantly didn't allow any amplification. Did they let Cancer Mike Man in? Or
no, he didn't show up
Did
for
he
that.
have to go
I think
acoustic?
He had a pretty big day already.
Ask Pat about where he stayed.
Oh.
Where'd you stay, Pat?
Well, it was called an AirBnB, but I got it off the app, and it was by Harvey's Lake, but they said it was by Harvey's Lake, but it was like miles from Harvey's Lake, in the middle of the woods, and it was a 2-story, just thrown together piece of crap house, and all these cars in the front because they did auto detailing also.
Did you have to clean up your car while you were there?
And it was up at it was a second story, and I stayed next to Cameron, their son, and the 3 dogs. And it was
3 dogs?
40 degrees out. They didn't heat the place at all. So they had a wood stove, but I woke up, it was freezing, 4 a.m.
How much was this costing you?
I think it was like $150 for the 3 days, yeah.
I've stayed
for
a
the
lot
3
of...
days?
Well, no wonder.
Well, no wonder, dude.
What? Is that low?
$50 a night?
That's pretty low.
And you got to sleep. You got to sleep with 3 dogs. Sounds like fun.
Oh, it was brutal. They woke up, it was 35 degrees.
A 3-dog night. They kept you
3-dog
warm.
night.
I've
No,
never
they were
stayed in
mean.
an Airbnb that was already occupied. They always
I
kind
have.
of clear out.
Shared
before.
the bathroom with the whole family.
I've
Pat just
been
said
there.
the dogs were mean.
You come in there. That's not a relaxing way to come into your Airbnb.
Well, auto detailing dogs probably aren't that far from junkyard dogs.
That's exactly what it was.
The same thing.
They were chained outside.
There should be a couple federal government regulations. One of them should be when they say it's on a lake, it should be how far away the water is in feet. Mm-hmm. It's like these apartment complexes. It's Lakeview Arms, and there's a view of the lake if you have a helicopter and can go up 10,000 feet.
I mean, and even the Waze app couldn't even find this particular road.
You're literally off the grid.
Okay.
I'm surprised you got there. That's very impressive.
That was crazy.
Seriously, what did you expect for $150 for
I
3
thought it'd be a
days?
little better. I thought it was a good price for 3 days.
Of course, it's a good price.
Hell
A
of a
tent
price.
would be $200. That doesn't come with the guard dogs.
I was this close to staying at my sister's. We reconnected or going to the Hampton Inn, but after a couple days, I went, I got this.
Yeah.
I'd leave at 4 a.m., listen to
Attaboy.
you guys, and then do a hike around
There's
the
something about
park.
slumming it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was, absolutely. Yeah.
No.
Tom, we have a special guest.
Joining us in the studio, it is actor and comedian Nick Novicki. And Nick is, I can't talk about any of his forthcoming projects. They're all top secret, but you are going to be in 3 major motion pictures next year.
Yeah.
Which is very cool.
Pretty wild. I got some exciting things coming up, next year, but
we can't talk about that.
Can't talk about it.
Good. But what we can talk about is a project that you started a dozen years ago, the Easter Seals Disability Film Challenge. And by the way, the winners are all being streamed as we speak at heartlandfilm.org. What's really interesting is these are films made by and sometimes about, not necessarily, folks with a variety of disabilities. But if this applies to you, I want to remind you that you can go to disabilityfilmchallenge.com and get a lot of information. And then starting in January, you can register. And then you'll announce what the genre or topic will be.
Yes. So we announce in January. Every year it's a different genre. Last year, this year was thriller and suspense. So we do year-round workshops, teaching people how to write, how to do improv comedy, how to direct, edit, all these different things. And so we actually ask people what genres they're most excited about, and that's where we got thriller and suspense. So I honestly don't know the genre next year, but I announced that from Sundance Film Festival, and then anyone can register, make a film, and it's crazy because literally we've had people that just made a film, and then next thing they know, they end up on a TV show, and they have literally no experience because exposure from it, being seen, and just putting themselves out there.
Yeah. Now, speaking, do you get recognized? You've been in a bunch of movies and TV shows.
I do. At times I do. And I'll tell you, it's humbling. At times, like these 2 guys from Colombia. They came up to me, and they didn't really speak that great English. And the first guy was like, hey, can I get a picture with you? And I go, yeah, let's take a picture. Now I'm taking a picture with the first guy. And then his friend said, can I get one? And I go, yeah. Now I'm feeling good. Now I'm excited. And I'm mid-pose with him. And he just turns and he just looks at me and he goes, in my country, you bring good luck. And I was like, oh, this guy didn't even recognize me. I'm just here to bring this guy luck.
Oh, there you go.
No. It is, that's what it's all about.
We got to get a picture later. I didn't know the good luck thing.
It is a good luck. I looked it up. I said, this has got to be crazy. And it is. We do bring good luck. Little people bring good luck in some places. So I was like, hey.
You bring good laughs and good smiles.
Hey.
I love that.
I'll take it. If I'm bringing him luck and I get some of his luck, why not?
What was your first gig that in the world of acting? What was the first gig that you did?
So I was on The Sopranos. right out of college, 22. I actually used to live with Nate Bargatze in New York City.
Right.
So that's where Nate and I lived in a living room together. Now I still tour with Nate, and we're like one of my best friends, who's the greatest comic and person out there. But I was in a living room and got my first audition for The Sopranos, and actually Nate and I were playing Madden until the middle of the night. And our other roommate was like, Nick, you got an audition for The Sopranos. What are you doing? Like not going over your lines. And I ended up booking a role. I played a nightclub manager. There was an episode all about AJ, the son, and he's like going out to nightclubs and partying.
Oh, buying bottle service and stuff.
And I'm like, hey, Mr. Soprano, hey, you gotta, I go up to him and shake him down a couple times, and he comes in and out.
Wow, that's great. What other roles over the years that would people recognize you from the most?
So from that though, that ended up allowing me to be on Boardwalk Empire. So same producer, same writer. So I recurred on Boardwalk Empire. I've been on The Good Doctor, Private Practice. I play Lego Spider-Man in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
A bunch of times. I have kids.
Yeah.
Tom, you want to tell him what you thought of the Spider-Verse real quick, or you just want to...
Not for me.
Yeah.
I got a lot of email done.
Oh, yeah.
Watching that. Mike took the kids.
It's a crazy, because I play the Lego Spider-Man, and I just did like something during it where I go beep 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 beep. I'm doing like these little voices with this thing, And it ended up, people would just do that to me randomly when they find out I'm in it. Like, you just walk around. So it was neat. And I'm on, Tom Segura has a new Netflix show this year out called Bad Thoughts. And I'm in that in 2 episodes. So.
But 3 major motion pictures you can't talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, good. We'll look forward to seeing them. How old is your older daughter?
My older daughter is 4. So I have a 4-year-old, and I also have the baby. So we're also going to the doctor's a lot now. We're in the doctor's office all the time, and we had a fun moment. The doctor came in, and she looks at the baby, and she was like, "Oh my God, look at that cute little munchkin." She goes, "Whoops, was that okay to say?" I was like, "It was."
Sounds like something you do, Tom.
And then you made it weird because I wasn't thinking anything. I was just sitting there, and all of a sudden, now that you're bringing this up, I'm like, "Yeah, you can't say munchkin now." So now every time I go back, she's like, "Everything good?" I'm like, "Everything's great," and also I'm never paying my deductible again.
Christy just went to the Sphere in Vegas, speaking of munchkins, to see
The Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
I want to see that.
Yeah, it
bad.
was pretty cool. Yeah, I highly recommend it. Yeah.
Would you be self-conscious going to see that, knowing that as you
I don't know.
half the people are going to go, "Hey, were you in it?"
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be
Half the
self-conscious,
people.
but
Half the people.
What movie from 1939?
I'm not sure I'd be self-conscious, but I would try to get in for free. I'd be like, I'd be like, "Look, I was in this movie, Nick. You're looking old, but not."
We had one of the originals in here many years ago, and I don't know if any are left. That's
No.
I don't think
old.
so.
What year was that made?
39?
Wow.
So
What,
I
30?
I knew one of the last living little people that played it, and it's incredible. Those guys are awesome.
Do you go to the I want to word this delicately. Little people conventions.
Little people conventions, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I go every year.
Where do they hold it?
It's in a different city every year. So it's been in Indianapolis. This year was in San Diego.
Not Reno, the biggest little city in the world.
Well, it's funny you say that. That's where Little People of America started. It started in 1957. Billy Barty, who is my hero. He was a famous little person actor.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's somebody that, that's my dream to play him in a movie. I wrote a movie about him.
He was in everything.
He was
like
everything.
He was like the Jack Sue of little people.
Who's Jack Sue?
He was the Asian guy in every movie.
So he started it, and the funny thing is, like in 1957, he was giant at that time. No pun intended. But he was like everywhere, just as you said, and he was touring with Spike Jonze. So that was like the Tonight Show of the time. So they went to Reno. And it was run by the mob at the time. And they found out because Billy was, hanging out, and he was talking about how they would have barbecues and play, baseball together, all the little people. And the guy, the sort of mob boss owner of the Riverside Hotel, was like, "We should throw a convention." So at the time, they called it Midgets of America, and and they said the biggest little city. They threw a parade, and Billy Barty, just made it happen.
Amazing.
Brought everybody together, and it never would have happened if he, didn't see that vision. And I met my wife through that, and obviously changed names from that to Little People of America, but it's just a blast.
How many attendees are there typically?
So this year there was like 2,500 people.
Wow!
So it was incredible. I mean, we just took it over. I did a comedy show at it, and it was awesome.
Do you have a special car apparatus?
So I have pedal extensions. Yeah, so I have pedal extensions for my car. And that's, it's basically just the same pedal, but there's an extension on it so that I can drive.
So you can't valet park.
So I can't, I don't trust it. And actually what happened is, I'll tell you, like, this is a crazy story, true story that happened. I was so there's a National Little People Convention, which is the big one. And then there's, regionals. So smaller, conventions where there's, gatherings in, this city or that city. So I went to a regional in Pittsburgh, and there was a Little People family that had this new beautiful minivan. And the girl, was like, had a beer at lunch. And she's like, I don't want to drive. And I wasn't drinking, so I go, I'll drive. So we're in the parking garage on the 4th floor, and I put the car in reverse, and the pedal extension brake falls off.
Oh.
So now I'm in a minivan with 6 little people and we are just going backwards. And so the brake pedal's gone, and it's instinct. So now I just start hitting cars, and I'm like, boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to slow us down. I hit 8 cars.
8 cars?
And this little person, girl, their whole family's been saving up for this minivan their whole lives. And I just said, don't worry about it. I know you had that beer. I'll take over. And, we get out, and it just looks like the whole parking garage was attacked.
Oh, man. We have a story from our break room.
Oh, really?
Hi, Tom. How are you?
I missed it. I was in here.
So I walk into the break room, and a lot of times, I'm going to say 3 times out of 5, I don't go in there to get anything. I go in there to listen. And this time was to get something and to listen at the same time. So I'm standing there, and Josh, if you'd be so kind as to retell, because I noticed these were sitting on the counter. We have like different foods and sodas and beverages and things in our a green room, I guess.
And this morning we all noticed that there were 4 or 5 packages, new packages of Fig Newmans. These are the Newman's own version of the Fig Newton.
Yep.
I'm sorry, the great Paul Newman.
Yes, and I
he's
Tom,
just Paul Newman. We don't have to call him the great, but if you feel compelled.
Tom said he had opened a package at home, and it was slightly stale, and so he decided to
bring him in here.
Bring them in for us.
Bring him in for us.
The heathens.
Yeah.
Now, if that's not love with a subtle FU.
So all of the packages are stale?
I don't know. I bought 6 packages of them.
They're good
they're
enough.
bound to go stale.
And
they're good enough for those clowns I work with.
The first one I opened had gone, so I saved 2 at home. I thought, I don't know. We should open one and see if it's okay.
I detest Fig Newton.
When you look at us, you see garbage disposal.
Yeah, you do.
No, just garbage.
Kelly, these are expired. What should we do with them? I give them to the dog.
I saved 2 of them for myself at home. I'm assuming that, I don't know, I hope they're not all stale.
Did you check the expiration date?
No, I just
sometimes when you buy your snack cookies by the case, some of the packages go stale.
And you would think the great Paul Newman would come up with a way to keep Fig Newtons fresh.
Fig Newmans. Okay, here's a couple. Oh, can you open one up, Jeffrey?
Get one to open?
Look at the expiration date.
Well, don't open them all. Now then they'll all go stale.
No, we're opening them all. We're going to open them or we're going to throw them out. You know what? And you said something. Pat said, give them to the dogs. No, we're below dogs. He wouldn't give these to his dog.
Expiration date, March 13th of 2026.
Okay.
Wow.
Should be
well within range.
We'll open one of them up. Let's see.
Go ahead, Chick.
Man, I don't want
I would say, though, a lot of the Newtons have that stale cut. They're a little bit stale.
I thought that was part of the whole experience.
Yeah.
Was
Being
that they
stale?
were sort of dry and mealy.
These are dry as dust.
I bet they're popcorn farts.
Oh,
This is as dry as my high school reunion.
You be the judge. They're crunchy. Are Fig Newtons supposed to be crunchy?
No. How is it, Jeff?
It's stale.
I mean, more stale than
your standard Newton.
Maybe that's just the way they're made.
I think this is a bad batch.
Fig Newtons are supposed to be more.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
It's like they put one of those little tabs they put in with your shoes to take all the moisture out.
Oh, yeah, these must be still. In fact, this package is signed by Paul Newman himself.
Oh, we're going back.
Well,
I don't look to Hollywood icons for my foodstuffs. Just
well, he's usually got a pretty good.
Paul Newman makes great salad dressing, great spaghetti sauce.
I mean, at the very least, it's a great. He gives all that money to kids and stuff. So.
They've given millions upon millions to
he
charity.
Can't use it, can he?
That's how he hides behind his
I didn't bring him in just because I thought they were stale. I
kind of think you did.
I kind of
think you did too.
I can't
said you did.
I'm not going to eat 6 boxes
Why
of
did
these.
you
You know
buy
what?
some?
No, none of us said you did. You said you did.
Why did you buy 8 boxes?
Because he ordered them online and thought he was getting one.
No, because the last time I got them, they were delightful, and I thought I shared them with you. Didn't I bring them in before? Weren't they fine?
Every 3 weeks, you're going to get 8 more stale boxes.
You know what
Until
somebody
you
told me?
Adjust your subscribe and save.
They swear that this is a good hack for the Newtons and or Fig Newmans. Now, they also make Apple Newtons. And they make other. You take like 4 of them, you put them in a bowl and you microwave them for like 30 seconds.
Right.
And then vanilla ice cream on top.
That sounds good.
Yes.
That's what people say.
Delightful.
So maybe since these are slightly stale, we can do something like that.